Hey, how it's going? It's Rocky. Hopefully, this is going live this time around because when I did it yesterday, it didn't quite go through right on time. But I'm hoping this one is actually streaming this time around. So basically, this is my little, daily diary at the end of the US market hours. So I want to do this daily at 1:15 p.m. in the Pacific Coast. So if we look at the time right now, it's February 14th. So happy Valentine's Day to the couples, singles, or whatnot. Again, it's 1:15, and basically I wanted to go through how I did for the day, and I post this on YouTube, essentially. So for the day, it was pretty much I call it a break-even day, $138.43. Basically, the CPI report, as you know, came in hotter than what was expected. So the markets were up before the CPI report came out, and then the sell-off just became pretty significant to a point that the Dow Jones was actually down almost 400 points. So from what I'm trading, that would have been, I was down at $1,400. But thankfully, as you know, I'm using my YM as a hedge. So with that hedge, I tried to short whenever I could, and I was able to soften that blow because I was able to get a gross profit of $1,515 on the YM. Unfortunately for the MYM, it was close to a V recovery, but it's okay because again, this is what I'm swing trading, and this gave us a negative $1,380 for the day. So that's how we came with our PL of $138.43. Total for today, Tuesday, Valentine's Day. So, enough as a Valentine's Day money, I guess. Basically, I just wanted to go through some of my trades. I'm going to focus on the tick base side. So, as you know, yesterday when I was discussing a trade that I did towards the last 10 minutes of the market, you can tell here, basically, it was a short, 4 contracts, and basically I had a average of 34,240 on that one. And essentially I wanted to wait during the European and the Asian market hours. I actually didn't close it out till about past midnight, so right when the EU market opened, and you can see there that I recovered at 34,226. So I'll bring the calculator here just to show you how I did there. Now I want to go through the logic of this and the psychology of how this can affect your trading sometimes. So basically, my average was 234,240, and I covered at 34,226. So that's just a total of 14 points. So it's nothing significant. But since I had 4 contracts, where 1 contract per 1 point is $5, so this one is times $20. So really, it's just a trade that netted me $280. And the reason I want to go through this trade is, as you can tell from this, right when I covered, you can see that it pretty much went up a lot, actually, significantly, about 5:30 in the morning. Of course, I was asleep. I was not awake at this time. And to me, it was a great decision to make that cover because you never want to, this is my hedge account that I want to do intraday trading on, right? But right when I woke up this morning, and I could see this drop that occurred, right? So basically, the entry that I had at 34,230, in reality, that's almost 500 points I could have made if I held on to it. And that's the dangerous part about that type of psychology. And that's the reason why I knew that I wasn't going to trade anymore for the rest of the day, because I would have been chasing, right? Because I said, hey, I missed out on 500 points, which would have been $10,000. And that type of mentality could be troublesome. So as you can tell here, towards the end of the day, I just did a couple more shorts. And that's how I was able to soften the blow. So yeah, just my little diary for the day. I just wanted to show you how with my hedge account, I was able to, get $1,515, and that helped me with the swing account dropping by so much, and still end the day at a green. But yeah, that's pretty much my my little recap, my little diary as I call it. My goal is to do this in less than 5 minutes, just to pretty much talk to everybody, show you what's going on with my trades, show a different angle that's a little different from our weekly content that I release, to go through my progress. But anyway, you and your loved ones have a great Valentine's Day. Hopefully you did enjoy what I showed here. Give me some feedback, some comments on how I can improve this, or any topics really that you want me to discuss. Like, want me to show you what I look at the news, indicators, how I do trailing stops, OCOs, anything of that nature. Just please place it on the description below. Anyway, that's all I got. Again, I want to keep this quick, less than 5 minutes, or a little over that, but I will catch you on the next one, and happy trading. All right, have a good one, everybody.